on
Is
top.
there enough for a quorum today?
Huh?
Is there enough for a quorum?
Yeah.
It's only 3 of us, so we just have to have 2 here.
Yep.
2 out of 3.
He's somewhere. He's somewhere sunny and
He's
warm.
at Costa Rica.
Is that where we couldn't remember? I knew he
Yeah.
had said, but didn't he say he was going somewhere else too, like later in the year?
He's got a couple trips.
That's what I thought, and I couldn't remember where he was going this time. I've got 5 o'clock. in there.
Okay, you got 5 o'clock. We'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. If clerk would do a roll call, please.
Mr. Gaylor,
Present.
Mr. Smart, Mayor Grant.
Present.
Okay.
Approval of minutes from the last meeting.
I'll make a motion. We approve the minutes from the previous meeting.
I have a motion. I'll make a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion approved. Do we have any citizens petitions? Thanks, Joanne.
I'll get you trained. Thank you.
No citizens petitions. We have Eric Smith here from HWC making recommendations on the streetscape bid.
Okay, I've given you copies of our bid review letter, just kind of summarize the findings. We had open bids at February 6th for the downtown streetscape, which is funded in part by Community Crossings from NDOT and the rest being funded from various city sources. We had one bid from William Clark Construction in the amount of $2,965,000. That was above the budget of $2,383,000, which was based on our updated estimate last fall that Baker Tilly worked with. $574,000 of that's coming from Community Crossings. We looked at some obvious things to cut. There were limestone benches and iron benches with planters, which were things that could easily be taken out and provided later. That saved about $200,000 based on their bid for those items, but that still left us about $400,000 short. So we would have to be looking at cutting other things. As we looked a little farther in their bid, they had $600,000, a little north of $600,000 in traffic control, which seemed like a lot for the Attica and the type of traffic you see in that area. On a unit price job, sometimes pricing is not allocated evenly to the different items, with some being lump sum and some being based on per foot or per square yard. But that caught our eye, which made us think that the other units, which are the bulk of the construction items, may be closer in line with the budget, and perhaps we should consider rebidding. Since we were over budget, you have the option to rebid. We also, with some feedback we had from bidders, one thing we thought we could take out if we did rebid was to take out the electrical wiring and just put in the conduit so that it's there, and then a true electrical contractor could be hired independently to just pull wires and do the work that we pull out. Because most of these civil contractors, they just want to pour concrete and lay asphalt. And so our recommendation would be to take action to reject the bid you received and rebid the project. With the Community Crossings, timing is tight. And I know we've talked, we would have to open bids on the 29th and then turn the paperwork around the next day, which we're willing to do whatever we have to review everything. So that would be our recommendation. Mayor, your copy of the letter has the original bid that was submitted that you should keep for your files. And there's also a bid rejection letter that you could put on letterhead and send to the lone bidder of the original bid.
Okay. I think we need to rebid it. I'll go ahead and make that motion.
I'll second.
The motion is second. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Go ahead and rebid it.
Okay. That's all I have. And we've taken some steps to go ahead and get that moving. So
Okay.
we'll be back up next Thursday, the 29th.
29.
Yeah. I think we set the bid opening at 10 and
That's, yeah,
board meetings at
5.
5.
Yes, and I've already advertised it, so we're good.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Oh,
No, you're fine. I'll sit back here. You're fine.
Department heads, Mr. Swank.
424 East Main up here, which is on an unsafe building order. That house is complete and I believe they are ready to put it on the market for sale. Since we had an unsafe building order on it, I just wanted to make sure everybody was okay with dropping the unsafe building order on it so that they can proceed with selling it.
Is that something that needs to be done when Mallory's here at the next meeting?
But no, there's a thing on there where I can basically notify her and then she can drop the unsafe building order. But right now, it'd be recorded at the courthouse probably,
Right.
so it would definitely stop the sale of a property.
Okay.
So do we need to,
You
Pass
guys
something.
normally are the ones
Yeah.
that say you'll release it.
I'll make a motion to release the unsafe building order on 424 East Main.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
That's the only thing that I had.
That's great. Chief Little's not here. Chief Miller.
Sorry for the delay in response to this meeting. We had somebody dancing in the middle of 28 at my Duke Energy.
Dancing?
Oh, awesome.
Were they closed? I hope.
Closed, not key. But since Mr. Schwank wanted to give me those eyes about being late, I got to inform everybody.
Was it female?
It was.
She might have been dancing a couple hours ago downtown.
I've been dealing with her all day.
I think it was the same one that was
I
dancing
stopped
in the
'cause I
alley.
like, what is she doing?
She's occupied 6 hours of my day.
Okay.
She was dancing down the alley by my house at
She
lunchtime.
was right out
Don't mind.
in front of the IGA dancing away.
Don't mind.
She was out there when I came in.
She's no longer in the county. That's all I had.
Did she get a police escort?
Ambulance escort.
Ambulance escort. Oh, goodness.
Do we have any unfinished business?
Do you want that in the minutes, Garrett?
I figured it was recorded.
It was.
We are live.
Solved the question I had. So bad.
New business, utility credits.
Just that one, looks good, Slade. I'll make a motion to approve utility credits.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
No place for me to sign that.
Nope, don't need that.
Okay. Figured you'd be shoving it in front of me if I did.
I would.
Payroll.
I'm gonna assume everybody wants to get paid. So I'll make a motion, we approve payroll.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.
You do need to sign. I didn't sign payroll either. And I didn't date it. So much for being on the ball today. I think. Chris. Ooh, that's pretty good.
A little short, Larry might have to.
Can you reach it?
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, sir.
There's that. Give you a second to catch up here.
Oops.
Move on to claims.
I'll make a motion, we approve claims.
Have a motion. Do we have a second? Yes, I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
Not used to only having two people.
You already signed them, so we're good.
Miscellaneous business. The only thing that's on the agenda is the next meeting is Tuesday, March 5th at 5 p.m. Joanne, do you have anything else?
I don't. We're good.
Mr. Gaylor?
All good.
Okay, we have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion, we adjourn the meeting.
I'll second. All in favor?
Aye.
We're adjourned.
All right, and we are no longer live.